Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Was that the bite of 87? Jesus. You starting with this already, soldier. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh wait, I almost forgot to open Twitch on my phone. Give me a second. There we go. Now I can read chat.
Ah, そりゃ多分葛西さんだね。
Because I woke up 2 hours ago and all I remember is listening to Markiplier in Team Fortress 2. Fair enough.
シオンの監視役だよ。
監視役なの？
まあね。シオンのやつ、私と比べると突拍子もないことをするからさ。監視役が必要なわけよ。
Yeah, we know that to be fact by this point. We definitely know that to be fact from chapter 5.
ミオンもシオンもその意味においちゃ互角だと思うぞ。
No. No. Keiichi, I promise you she's not. Keiichi-kun cut into the conversation. They ended up making a lot of noise, teasing each other like they always do. Mion made it sound like that man, Kasai-san, is some sort of territory boss in Okinomiya. Hey, Mochi. Hey, Prinsy! I give you a shout out. There you go. Guys, if you haven't already, please go follow KMS Prinzessin, or as I like to refer to as Prinsy. Very good friend of mine, very lovely VTuber. In the middle of a Grisaya playthrough. Y'all know how much we love Grisaya, and she's just very lovely in general. Always love to hang out and chat with her, if not just lurk in her streams. But yeah, please go drop her a follow. Thank you. It wouldn't be easy for me to meet him in person. But because he's Shion's watchdog, I might be able to find a way. The problem, though, is that I don't have any connection to Shi-chan either. We hang around every once in a while whenever she comes to Hinamizawa, but I've never called or visited her. I have no idea how we can meet. Even if I could meet Kasai-san, there's no guarantee that he'd help me. He seems like the kind of person who doesn't like to gossip about others. He told me about Rina-san at the coffee house only because Shi-chan pushed him to. Plus, the situation could grow worse very quickly while I waited for the chance to meet him, so any help he might offer could come too late. I remember Kasai-san told me that as her next step. Rina-san usually uses her partner to threaten their catch. That would signify the end of her performance. They were going to take all of my father's money. I wasn't feeling a sense of crisis yet, but that time... Wait, whoa, what? I feel like we read all this. It could be going insane, though. Let me make sure.
No! Ah!
I could be wrong. Extra chapter jump. Guys, please don't be mad at me. Okay, yeah, I forgot to save last time. Okay. No. Alright, alright. We're no harm done, no harm done, don't worry. Oh my god. Okay. It had been very hot for the past few days, and the corpses went rotten quickly. Any housewife knows how fast fresh meat can go bad. I know it too. That's why the first thing I did was to dismember the corpses. Oh, I don't know if you watched the VOD from last stream, Princey, but, yeah. Reina killed Rina and Teppei, Satoko's uncle. Reina went on her killing spree. I mean, I don't think any of us are surprised, but yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I said it in ARCs yesterday. Okay. I know it too. That's why the first thing I did was to dismember the corpses. There's only one reason why I needed to dismember them. Reina commit Undertale genocide route. Oh my god. I had to reduce them to a portable size in order to carry them to a place they'll never be found. When men see the words dismembered corpses, they'll probably feel disgusted because they don't cook. Huh? But housewives are used to taking the guts out of fish, and they sometimes even see living maggots. I was like, what? They take the maggots off the food, or even cook it with the maggots still on. The heat will kill them, after all. Women don't tell men what they do in the kitchen because men wouldn't eat the food if they knew. Is this true? What y'all be doing in the kitchen? I guess I'm not too much better either because I microwave all my food, but what y'all be doing in the kitchen, bro? When we're not looking. But I also see that Reina is, well, I guess it would make sense that Reina has old-fashioned values because this is 2002, but it's so weird reading something like this that's so, like, clearly carbon dated. To, like, where women have their assigned roles and men have their assigned roles, but that's not really, like, the case anymore. I don't know, it's weird. Also, it's Japan, so I feel like Japan has, like, pushed those roles more. I could be wrong. You'd be surprised. True. So it didn't really bother me much to dismember them. I was released from all my problems by killing them. That's not how you solve things, Reina. It's a slippery slope. Cleaning up the mess was like nothing to me, because I got freedom and regained my happiness. I dismembered the corpses using carpenter tools like a saw and a hatchet. I'm wearing a black sweatsuit I bought for today because I thought I might get stained with blood. Bloodstains don't show on black fabric, and I can just throw it away after it's done. I feel like that's not true. I feel like if you've got a big splotch of blood on you, it's gonna show up no matter what you do. Unless you, like, bleach the thing. I brought a plastic sheet I found in the dump because I thought the blood might spread otherwise. If I did the work on this sheet, I could just burn it after I was done. Burn the evidence. In the end, dismembering human bodies is no different from preparing food on a chopping board. God dang, she spent the whole day doing that. I was very tired from chopping apart 2 adult bodies, but I didn't have a problem doing it. I cut off their arms, legs, and heads, dividing each body into 6 pieces. Wait. That's similar to the original dismemberment murder that started all the hoopla about mystery murders in Hinamizawa. That was the first of the string of mysterious deaths. It was a dismemberment murder.
I got some jelly beans.
Oh.
I like jelly beans.
I do. Thank you so much for the bits, Golden. I really appreciate you. Jelly beans. I got some jelly beans. Thank you so much. You jelly bean. Well, you don't like jelly beans? I think they're good. I heard before that blades get easily ruined by fat when you cut apart a corpse. So, I brought many kinds of tools. And I was right. I didn't have to go back and forth between here and my house to get another tool in the middle of work. A long time ago, the construction manager was murdered and his body was dismembered here during the dam conflict. Okay, so she was mentioning it. He was cut into 6 pieces the same way. Well, I had 2 bodies, so there was double that, though. I remembered the main suspect was still on the loose, and the victim's arm he hid hadn't been found yet. I wonder where he hid it. I'd like to ask him. I smiled wryly. Unlike the arms, legs, and heads, the torsos were difficult to take care of. I thought about cutting them into smaller pieces, but I decided against it because I thought it'd be too troublesome to clean up the guts. I put each piece in a black trash bag and sprayed on a lot of deodorant. I wasn't sure if that would help against the smell, though. No. The dead bodies reek. I'm not speaking from experience, but like most people I've talked to, and from a lot of videos I saw on the internet, dead bodies reek. Like, they smell like death. Literally. Many bugs flew around me while I was dismembering the corpses. After I finished putting all the pieces into each bag, the bugs were still flying around, but that was just because they could smell the blood. Dead bodies do smell. I mean, old food starts to smell, so living things definitely can confirm. Golden? Ayo. After I cleaned up everything, they were all gone. Yes. You got anything to talk about? Anything you want to get off your chest? After I cleaned up everything, they were all gone. That dead body smell. Yeah, what about that can confirm part? Anything about that? You want to elaborate on that, or? Now all I need to do is get rid of these 12 black bags. I've smelled dead bodies. Alright, I won't press you about it. I'm kidding. Burning them would be easiest, but I don't think I can burn them to ashes without using a cremator. The best way is to bury them somewhere. I've done dissections. Oh, I see. I'm glad my friend made me stay up. Now I get to hang out with my favorite streamers. Aww. Well, I don't know if it was good that your friend made you stay up when you wanted to sleep, but I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Thank you. I've been around dead bodies. Alright. Is it like dissections for like already dead bodies where you have to like do it for science or something, or what? The best way is to bury them somewhere. Other than that, other than the torsos, every piece is small enough to fit in my backpack. When my dad was fixing the freezer in a plastinization lab for a morgue, I went with him. Oh, I see. I could easily carry them without being noticed. I could throw them into the river without running through the damn construction site. But if I did that, somebody would find them for sure. I've seen on the news several times before that a bag with a body part in it was found beside a river. Every time I heard something like that, I always thought the murderer was stupid. Side note to Daddy Bezos, I have not unalived someone. I'm glad you clarified that. I thought about dumping them into the Onigafuchi swamp, but rotten meat floats. I thought about weighting the bags, but there's no guarantee they'd stay down. So that left me one choice: to bury them. There are many unexplored mountains at the end of the abandoned districts, around Yaguchi and Takatsudo. It's probably best to bury them somewhere in the mountains. While it would be safe to bury them here in the garbage dump too, it's not perfectly safe. And so, I'm going to bury all these bags somewhere deep inside of a mountain, in order to completely erase the two of them. I feel like it'd be kind of hard to dig into a mountain, wouldn't it? Like, it'd have to be, like, somewhere, like, very near the base. Because at a certain point, it's just stone. My joints hurt since I've been using muscles I don't normally use. I cleaned up the mess very carefully and got into my hideout. While still wearing the sweatsuit, I laid down on the mattress. I washed my hands carefully, but there was still dirt and blood under my nails. Ugh. I should take a shower later and wash it off completely. When I say things like disposing of corpses, it sounds like I'm the greatest evil of the century. But that's only true if I get caught. Raina needs an efficiency 5 pickaxe. I mean, wait, what does efficiency do? Is that like the one that like saves the durability, or is that the one that like digs better? I don't actually remember what efficiency does. What I did isn't a crime as long as I don't get caught. Raina, that is not a good mindset. No, it's the one that mines faster. Oh, I see. Efficiency is, like, useful. Plus, I didn't do this because I wanted to commit a crime. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh. Soothing music. I did this to protect my father's life and mine. Sorry, Soldier explained way better, but I tried. No, you're good. I appreciate it. And I like seeing you on chat. Even if you don't think what you said needed to be said, I like seeing y'all be there. Makes me feel like I'm with my lads. People might speak ill of me, but I don't care about them. In the end, I don't think anybody can really pass judgment on my sins. Sins aren't something to pass judgment on. There's something to confess and to atone for. In other words, nobody can measure the weight of a sin other than the person who committed the crime. Do I regret what I did? Do I feel sorry? No. I don't think I did anything wrong. I truly believe there was no better way than killing them. Bad golden no shout out. Okay, I do want to say, I don't know how chat feels about it, but I don't think Reina was in the wrong for killing Rena, because first of all, it was out of self-defense. Like, Rena was already trying to kill her, and if Reina didn't kill her, she was just gonna keep trying to kill her, so. But I think she's justified in killing Rena. However, with Tepe, that was... Oh, hey, Lithic. Let me go and shout you out, Lithic. S-O... Lithic... Thank you for the lurk, by the way. Freaking gad. Too late? Did someone already shout him out? You was too nice. No problem, man. No problem. I'm glad it's the short man. I appreciate you stopping by. I need to catch one of your streams, but usually it's like late at night or like Twitch doesn't show it to me. But thank you for stopping by, man. But like I was saying, I think Reina was justified for killing Rena. With Tepe, I don't think she should have killed Tepe. I really don't. Because it's like, yes, Tepe was like a huge part of the crime, but like, Tepe didn't like try to go out of his way to kill her or anything. And it's just, killing is not like a permanent solution. It's a very extreme that shouldn't be taken. End the Tepe. Oh my god. I truly believe there was no better way than killing them. I'm sure it was the right thing because my life had already started to change since the night I killed them. A few days earlier, I just came home after killing Tepe. My father was cleaning the room Tepe had thrashed earlier. His eyes were swollen. He'd been crying. Killing is very much a permanent solution. Please don't think of it like that.
レーナ、どこへ行ってたんだ？
あの男と話をしてきた。
It is permanent. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's permanent. Doesn't mean it's a good thing.
もうリナさんは二度とこの家に来ない。
Except in Higurashi and its 20 timelines. True, though. Actually true.
だからあなたも来ないでって言った。だから、あいつはもう来ないよ。
そんなのでおとなしくしてくれるやつじゃないぞ、きっと。レイナもしばらくは用心した方がいい。
It's hard to explain to him why Tepe would never come back. I can't tell him he shouldn't worry because I killed him. I grabbed ice cubes from the freezer and put them in a plastic bag and handed it to my father.
お父さん。はい。ほっぺた、すごい腫れてるよ。
No. He must have only noticed it just then.
ああ、ありがとう。
私が片付けるからいいよ。掃除機持ってくるね。
レイナ。
He called out to me.
お父さんが悪かった。ごめんな。本当に。
仕方ないよ。あいつらは騙すのがなりわいだもん。だから、お父さんは騙されただけだよ。
レイナは あいつらがそういう連中だって知ってたのか？
うん。最近だけどね。言っても信じてくれないと思って言わなかった。ごめんね。
He looked down. When he told me about how he wanted to get remarried, I told him that they were bad people and that they scammed others with badger games. But he didn't listen to me. So I was right in saying that he wouldn't have believed me at all.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚で落ち込んでいるところをつけ入られたんだよ。
お父さんは本当にダメなお父さんだよな。
Yeah. 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 They commit Robux scams. Truly the scum of society. Then he started talking about how he met Reina, as if trying to absolve his guilt. It was when he was suffering the most, and he needed to drink away his sorrow. At a bar he happened to go into, Rino-san was the one who came to his table. It was her job to be a good listener when her customers talked. Rina must have really been a great listener and offered words of comfort when he talked about the divorce. If he was emotionally stable, he could have taken it as a kindness that she was only offering at the time. But he was so desperate that he took it the wrong way. After that, the tragedy was inevitable. He wanted to believe that it was destiny, and he glamorized everything about her. It'd be easy to laugh at him and say that he was just dreaming. But I don't blame him, because being weak is also a part of being human. He had plenty of opportunities to grow suspicious of her questionable spending habits. But my father just read even that behavior as an attempt to cheer him up. He bought everything she asked him to, and Reina had landed her catch. He shouldn't have brought his lover to the house where his daughter lived. But he was crazy about her, and he didn't even think about it.
お父さんはお父さんであることを忘れちゃってたんだ。
Yeah.
本当にどうかしてた。
He started crying. I held his shoulders gently.
いいよ。お父さんがそれに気づいてくれたなら、お父さんはお父さんなんだよ。私には一人しかいない。最後の肉親なんだから。
He couldn't stop moaning. We held each other and cried together. The next day, my father got up early in the morning. He was already cooking breakfast when I got up. And he told me,
お父さんは今日からしっかりするからな。
Is that for Reina?
でもお父さん、目玉焼きを焼く前にサラダオイルは敷いた方がいいと思うかな。
And you. Oh, thank you.
久しぶりの台所なんで。
He pried off the burning eggs on the pan with a spatula and he added salad oil to it. My bro, I think my boy, I think it's a bit late to fix it. It was too late. Doing that just made it an even bigger mess. But I didn't say anything because I wanted to eat his eggs. I waited at the table quietly. He put the burned eggs on a plate and brought them over to me. It looked like he tried to salvage them by adding cheese, but it didn't really work. Still, it smelled good and crispy, It actually stimulated my appetite. Thick cut toast popped out of the toaster. I made coffee with extra milk and sugar because my father liked it sweet. We put everything on the table. It looked terrible, like the cooking class of an elementary school. But to me, it was precious, because my father tried very hard to make it, wearing the apron.
匂いだけなら美味しそうだよ。あとは味だね。
やっぱり食事はレイナがやった方がいいかもな。これじゃかえって悪い気がする。
お父さんが仕事で忙しくなったら、また私が代わるよ。
It had been a taboo to talk about work in our house. He hadn't worked since the divorce. It wasn't only because of the divorce, though. He just didn't have to work because the settlement my mother gave him was so huge. Plus, I let him be lazy because I felt guilty about the divorce. But my father cleared his wrongdoing by showing repentance to me. And I also atoned for my sin of not doing anything about my mother by doing what I did the previous night. Now we are free of sin.
お父さん、仕事を探してみるよ。今日は食案に行ってこようと思う。
それはいいね。
It's not money that he wanted. He just needed a normal lifestyle.
こんな年で体力もないからな。いい仕事があるか不安だよ。
どんな仕事ならいいの？
事務の仕事がいいけど、この年じゃなかなか雇ってもらえないだろうな。
私の友達に聞いてみるよ。みーちゃんはこの辺りの大地主のお嬢さんだから、ひょっとすると紹介してくれるかもしれないよ。
いいよいいよ、仕事くらい自分で探すよ。その程度にはしっかりしないとな。
I don't remember the last time we enjoyed breakfast like this. I feel like my... What? Doesn't old meat experience? True, I don't know what he's going on about. Thank you. I just feel my throat get a bit rough. I don't remember the last time we enjoyed breakfast like this. I don't even remember the last time we had breakfast together. For the first time in a long time, the morning light felt refreshing. I wanted to keep enjoying life like this. But, unfortunately, I had to go to school. I told him that I'd skip school that day and that I wanted him to take me somewhere fun, but he tried to be a good father and said that I had to go to school.
じゃあ、私、学校行くね。
ああ、行ってらっしゃい。
He followed me to the front door. I was a bit embarrassed for some reason. He talked to me while I was tying my shoes. He followed me here not because he wanted to see me off, but because he wanted to tell me something.
お父さんは母さんとの離婚の後、ずっと寂しかった。でもお父さんはレイナと一緒だから寂しくなんかないんだ。
Aww. Aww.
そうだ。最初から寂しがることなんか何もなかったんだ。
Aww.
お父さん、それを家族って言うんじゃないかな。
そうだな。 そんなことを娘に教わるようじゃダメだな。
じゃあケイチ君を待たせてるからもう行くね。
いってらっしゃい。ああ、そうだレイナ、今日はお父さんが夕食を作るぞ。食案に行くついでに買い物をしてくる。
He talks so fast, even the text can't keep up with him.
朝食みたいな失敗はしないから楽しみにしてるんだぞ。
楽しみにしてるよ。行ってきます。
I left the house. My father saw me off, still in the apron. It was the first step of our new life. I finally regained it. Finally regained everything we lost after we left Hinamizawa. My mother wasn't around, but I didn't feel sad because I had my father. Cries of the cicadas sounded as if they were celebrating my new life. The sunshine was bright and... Let me get another hydrate. Alright. The sunshine was bright and the wind was sending up a nice breeze. The only thing that wasn't nice was the ticking clock. I was late because I spent too much time talking with my father. Keiichi-kun might already be gone. I don't think he'd be waiting for me for that long. But he was there anyway.
よおはよ
おはよう。遅れてごめんね。ごめんね。
いいってことよ。普段は俺がレナを待たせてるんだからな。たまには俺を待たさせろ。
ずいぶん遅くなっちゃったね。早足で行った方がいいかな
そうだな。チャキチャキ行こうぜ。
Speed walk time.
さもないと走る羽目になりそうだ。
みーちゃんさすがに先に行っちゃってるかな。
待ってるだろう絶対。俺たちは仲間だぜ。絶対に見捨てないし、勝手に行っちゃったりはしないよ。それはそうと、今日は朝からいいことでもあったのか？
どうしてかな。
いやさ、今朝のレナは普段にも増して上機嫌そうだったからさ、特別なことでもあったのかなって。
The good mood I was in must have been too obvious for Keiichi-kun to ignore. I had not only my family, but my friends too. I felt something warm spreading in my heart.
それがね、聞いて。朝食をお父さんが作ってくれたんだけどね。それがね。
なんだよ、目玉焼きはそれで正しいだろ。サラダオイルってのはサラダに使うもんなんだろ。
It's a fair point, Keiichi.
みーちゃんたちに教えてあげようっと。なんですって。それは許しがたい暴言でございましてよ。
Huh? What?
おう、上等だぜ。そこまで言うからには直接対決も辞さない覚悟だろうな。
Oh.
おお、盛り上がってるじゃない。なんなら今日の部活さ、さとことけいちゃんで外馬行こうか。
みーちゃん、外馬って何かな？
ああ、外馬ってのはよ。
It's a bet that takes place outside.
つまり、俺とさとこだけで賭けをするってことさ。部活の順位がそのまま勝敗になって、負けた方は俺たちだけのペナルティーを課す。
つまり、どっちが勝っても負けても、僕はとっても楽しいのです。
Alright.
どうするさとこ。
素敵な勝負でございますことよ。部活にビリで罰ゲームな上に、さらに私に負けてダブルで罰ゲームなんて、こんな素敵なことがございまして。
よーしさとこ、よく受けたね。
She sounds happy but looks quite upset. That's fair. The faces are, they're kind of strange sometimes.
よっしゃ、今日の部活は2人の外馬付きでやろう。
部活の種目より罰ゲームを何にするか考える方が楽しいのですよ。
確かに楽しいよな。さとこがどんな悲惨な目に遭うか、今から想像できちまうぜ。
それはケイチさんのことでございましてよ。ムニー、やりましたわね。ムニュー。
Are they like punching each other? What's happening?
ほらほら、2人とも勝負はまだ始まってないって。
Chi-sensei opened the door and came in.
皆さんお待たせしました。それでは帰りのホームルームを始めますよ。
Huh? Wait. Everybody headed to their seats.
みーちゃん、
何？
ケイチくんとさとこちゃんがとても盛り上がっているところで申し訳ないんだけど。
Oh.
ごめんね。ちょっと今日も用事があって、すぐ帰らないといけないの。
Oof.
そうなの？もう用事じゃ仕方ないな。お家の仕事？
うん。
家事ってんじゃおじさんは口出しできないな。うちはお手伝いさんに全部任せっきりだからね。
たまにはみーちゃんも家事手伝いとかすればいいのに。きっと花嫁修行になるよ。
ご安心を。万事その手のスキルに関してはつつがなく習得済みですので。
Uh-huh. Mi-chan looks like the kind of girl who tries to stay away from chores as much as possible, but she can actually do everything. That's just who she is. She went through hard times to learn those things. But she acts like she learned them without any struggle. That's also who she is. I like that about her.
なんだよレナ。帰っちゃうのかよ。
ケイチさんが恥ずかしい格好で職員室にお伺いしなくちゃならないところをご覧になりませんの？見物なのに残念なのです。 ごめんね。
昨日も家の用事だったじゃねえかよ。何かあったのか？
うん、ちょっとね、いろいろ。もう何日かかかるかもしれない。
Are they all in the same class? Yeah, it's some weird thing where Hinamizawa is a small village and they don't really have, like, a lot of rooms for separate grades, so they kind of just put a lot of them in the same class. They explained it in some tip in the first chapter. I don't know. Oh, I saw an anime that was like that too. Gotcha.
じゃあ当分レナは部活に参加できないかな。
かもしれない。なるべく早く復帰できるように頑張る。
その用事は俺たちには手伝えることか？例えば古い家具を運び出すとか、そういう力仕事なら言ってくれ。
Fuki. Was Fuki in here? I didn't see Fuki. Am I blind? I don't think I saw Fuki type anything. So sorry if I missed you, Fuki.
応援に行くぜ。
Oh, he typed in the wrong place. You're good, Prinzy.
家の模様替えとかかい？おじさんたちみんなで手伝うよ。
レナさんの家のお手伝いで優劣起きそうのもありですわよね。多分お手伝いしない方が優勝なのです。みんなありがとう。
Satoko has resting upset face. True.
気持ちだけもらっておくね。
じゃあ仕方ない。竜宮レナを本日付で我が部より戦線離脱とする。
Alright, let's not blow it out of proportion now.
お家の仕事が片付くまで休暇とするので、英気回復の上再び戦線へ復帰することをここに命ずる。まあ4人なら4人で遊べるゲームもあるしね。そうだそうだ、ケイちゃんは麻雀とかできる？
おう、任せろ。親父の仕事関係の人たちの卓に無理やり混ぜられることもある。
I've never played Mahjong, I'll be real honest. I only know it from Chowder.
もちろん私たちは麻雀だって精通していましたよ。
After that, they fooled around and made a lot of noise, just like they always did. I looked at them and reminded myself that I'd always have a place to return to. I left the classroom with a smile. I was going to... Oh, hey, Fuki! How you doing? Hope everything's well for you. I was going to Yaguchi on my bicycle. I had to find a place to bury the bags with the body parts. Speaking of Fuki. Oh yeah, Princey was saying bye-bye Fuki in our chat. I think she meant to type it somewhere else. I was like, did I miss Fuki? I was like, I feel really bad if I missed Fuki. But hey Fuki, hope you're doing good. Hopefully I could finish burying all of them today before it gets dark. With that, everything would be over and done with. Nah, I'm here.
パイの背中が竹だってのがなんだか怖いよな。
My eyes aren't like breaking, are they? Does that text look green to you guys?
まさかガンパイってことはないだろうな。
I feel like that text is green. Maybe I've finally gone colorblind, who knows?
さて、どうでございましょうね。圭一さんには以前のジジ抜きの時に手痛い思い出がございますものね。
まあ多少は傷もあるだろうね。安物のパイだしさ。そのくらいの要素がないと我が部らしくないでしょ。ヒヒヒヒヒ。
ミー、赤は何枚混ぜるのですか？6つ？
Rika-chan sounded professional and it scared me. Oh well. I should start by checking the tiles. Playing Mahjong with my family is different from playing it as a club activity. I have to be cautious. It's possible that one tile is missing or that there's one extra of a particular tile in here. So, I feel like I yeah, I definitely messed with the text speed. For sure. I hate being competitive. It could be fun sometimes, but when it's taken way too, like, to the extreme, then it's just annoying.
そんなことしないって。でも着想は面白いね。そういう手もあるか。なるほどなるほど。
よしよし、パイをみんな表にして並べてみよう。ほれほれほれ。
Everybody flip the tiles face up.
あれ、おい、誰かのとこにチュンが1個隠れてないか？
Oh god. Oh no. My inexperience at Mahjong is about to show.
ピンズとソーズの6が1個ずつ足りないですよね。あら、マンズの6も1個足りませんでしたよ。
Is there anything there?
なんだなんだ？
I played a few mini games on Mahjong, I think. Alright, that means you're a local expert now.
随分と足りないじゃないか。
そうだった。ちょいと待って。
Mion hit the palm of her hand with her fist, moved her chair aside, and stuck her finger into a gap in the floorboards. She then pulled the tile out of there.
はいよ、まずはチュンね。あとの3つはどこだったっけな。
おい待てみよ。どうして麻雀のパイが教室のあちこちに隠してあるんだよ。
Yeah, why are they hidden?
にゃはははは。まあまあ。
No, I don't know, Mion. That doesn't answer the question. She must have hidden the other 3 tiles somewhere in the classroom and forgot where. We couldn't play Mahjong with 3 tiles missing. I suggested playing another game, but Mion insisted that we had to find them and suggested making that treasure hunt our game.
まあ、確かに圭一さんと勝負をつけるなら種目は何でもいいわけでございますけど。もうちょっとまともな種目がいいですわね。
同感だな。それにこの教室に本当にあるかも怪しいんだろ。
と思うんだよ。あるいはおじさんが懐にしまったまま帰っちゃって洗濯機の脇に置いてあるとかかな。
Come on, Mion. I recommend checking the total number of tiles after we play Mahjong with Mion next time. Everybody except Mion nodded in agreement.
何よ、教室宝探し対決じゃ不満？
つうかミオンのイカ様の後始末だろ。お前の責任でやれ。部活を私的に使うな。
Man, I'm having to like constantly like fiddle with the music. Sometimes it's too quiet, sometimes it's too loud.
ブーブー。じゃあどうする？麻雀は無理だしね。他何する？である人。
As our club president, Mion usually decides what we'll play. I couldn't just come up with something on the spot. While we were all thinking, Mion hit her palm with her fist just like she did earlier.
じゃあさみんな、パイの宝探しが嫌ならさ、もうちょっとでっかく宝探しをしようじゃない？
Chat, I don't know why chat, but I'm getting a premonition that this will end horribly. I'm getting a vision. Is anyone else getting a vision and seeing this end in like the worst way possible? Because I do. And I feel like others might know what I'm thinking.
宝探しといえばレナのお家芸。
Yeah, I thought that's where it was going. Monka.
ってことはダム現場のゴミ山か。
Yep. Yep.
あそこってあんまり行ったことないんですけど、結構広いですわよね。あそこはバラバラ殺人の幽霊が出るから近寄らない方がいいらしいのですよ。
幽霊上等じゃないの。そのくらいの演出つかないと宝の山としてはインパクト弱いよね。
へえ、そんな噂あるのかよ。確か主犯が未だ逃走中。そいつの隠した腕一本が未だ見つからないとか言うんだろ。
その腕を探して監督さんが幽霊になってさまよっているという噂があるのです。あらあらリカ、幽霊が嫌いなんですの？いいお年にもなって恥ずかしいですわね。
I feel like Satoko's gonna say that and then immediately get scared the second she hears of a ghost.
僕は巫女ですから見たくなくても見えてしまうのですよ。
うわ、なんだよそれ。霊感ってやつか？
Maybe.
確かに見える人には当たり前のように幽霊が見えるって話聞いたことあるな。
バカバカしいですわね。
You're good, Prinzy. I'm kind of off my game too today. I know I'm kind of low energy, but yeah. I won't go into it, sorry.
リカと一緒にずっと住んでますけど、そんなの一度も見たことありませんでしたよ。さとこに見えてないだけなのですよ。
No. Thank you.
さとこがお布団で寝てるときはいつも、
Oh, wait. Oh, Rika? Rika, hold on. Hold on.
ニパー。リカ、そこで笑ってはぐらかさないでくださいませ。
You know why she smiled like that.
私が寝てるときは何なんですの？
Satoko, I feel sorry for you. That sentence has a lot more meaning than it should. You can pretend you're not scared of ghosts during the day, but I'm pretty sure you get scared when it gets dark. I'm gonna have to make a silent phone call tonight just to scare the hell out of her. Man.
まあ私も含めてなんだけど、ダム戦争の後に好き好んであそこに出入りする人はいないんじゃないかね。レナくらいだよ、楽しそうにあそこで遊んでるのは。
レナのカーイーモードの前に幽霊が出た日にゃ、彼岸の向こうからでもお持ち帰りされかねんな。
I don't think that's possible.
確かにありそうですわね。はう、お持ち帰りって。
Don't you hate when you crave something, then you get the food and it doesn't taste as good as when you remember? That was me with deviled eggs. I used to love deviled eggs, but I can't really eat them anymore. They just, I don't know what it is. I just don't like any of them. They all taste bad now. I don't know what happened. It was so easy to imagine that. All of us laughed.
じゃあ決まり。今日はゴミ山探検にしよう。幽霊を見つけられたら優勝。辞典は隠された右腕。
I had been craving nachos for a long time and the cheese doesn't taste cheesy, so sad. Oh no. Maybe it's just bad cheese. Sorry about that. Gotta... Now you've got to become a cheese producer. Make your own cheese. Start a cheese factory. Yeah, get like cheese going down the line. And all that good stuff.
その次はじゃあレナが気に入りそうな何かだね。レナに見せて白黒をつけてもらうってことでどうよ。
私は優勝でケイチさんはビリでダブル罰ゲームが楽しみですわね。
おいおい、サトコいいのかよ。優勝ってことは幽霊。
Jesus, Keiichi.
ちょっとやめてくださいませ。暑苦しいですわ。僕もお化けが怖いので行きたくないのです。もっとは何ですの？もとは私は全然怖くなんかありませんわよ。
Right, right.
ケイチさん、お話遊ばせ。
では行くよ諸君。出撃準備。
Gonna find a lot more than a ghost. Oh, a lot more. And it'll be over with. Everything will be over and done with. Yes, it will be over when the Higurashi cry. Uh-oh. When the Higurashi cry. Title card.
これで全部かな。
Oh yeah, I forget. Dude. I'm an idiot. I was like, what? And then I remembered. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I forgot that Reina was like telling everyone a story or something. I was like, what's happening? Okay, so that explains why they were like upset at Reina during the beginning of this chapter. Because they probably found out that she killed people. Reina finished making her confession. There was no applause or curtain call. That's a nice CG. Oh yeah, it is. I think so. It was a quiet and lonely stage that Reina performed on alone. I think I'd forgotten to blink since her confession started. Everybody else seemed to be feeling the same way. Reina looked at us like she was a teacher waiting for questions from her students. We noticed that she was imitating what Chi-sensei does at the end of class, and we all smiled bitterly.
さっきまでね、野号地の方に行ってたの。袋を埋める場所を探しに。絶対見つからない場所に隠そうと思うと、なかなかいい場所が見つからないの。自分の家の庭に埋める方がむしろ安心じゃないかななんて考えた
That would be
り
a
もしたっけ。
stupid idea, Reina. A very stupid idea.
でもそれじゃあやっぱり危ないよね。お父さんが突然家庭菜園をやりたいなんて言い出すかもしれないもん。やっぱり遠くの山奥がいい。あの女をたとえ死んだ後でもお父さんに近づけたくなかったし。
I felt like I did something very bad. Reina's plan was going smoothly. If I'd only hunted for the Mahjong tiles instead of insisting on doing something else, this wouldn't have happened. When I looked at the others, they all seemed to be regretting their actions too. If Mion hadn't come up with the idea to play at the garbage dump, if Satoko hadn't found the broken refrigerator, if Rika-chan had convinced us not to go, Reina could have had a few more days, and she could have gotten rid of these trash bags. They never would have been found. Then what would have happened next? Nothing. Everything would have remained the same. We could have kept having happy and peaceful days. Reina had been through a hard time, but she'd been forcing her face into a smile for us. The fake smile was supposed to become a real smile one day. None of us were supposed to notice that Reina was going through a hard time. After a while, Reina was supposed to be able to forget the bitter memory of killing these two, and she was supposed to live as if nothing had happened. But now, all of her efforts, all of her courage, had been ruined.
人殺しはいけないことだってことは私だって知ってるよ。したくなんかなかったし、これからだってしたくないと思ってる。でもね、これが最善の努力だったって信じてるし、私は悪いことをしたなんてこれっぽっちも思ってない。私は 幸せで平穏な生活を取り戻すために、神様から与えられた等しいチャンスの中で最大限に努力しただけ。
You know, guys, if you don't want to get murked by Reina, I would just be like, yeah, bro, I gotcha. I understood. You know what I mean? I feel like someone's gonna say, no, Reina, that's not good, and then they're gonna catch a knife to the face.
製品であれば不幸せでもいいなんてのは、満たされた人間の綺麗事だよ。
Who's best girl, Mochi? Chi-sensei. Because she's the only one that is of age.
その精一杯は世界中の誰にだってけなせない。
Oh, Lord. I feel like choosing best girl for a series like Higurashi is weird because, well, not only would it be sus because all the main characters are underage, but also it's like romance isn't really like a part of Higurashi. Like romance is involved in like some plot points, but it's like, I don't know. I'm teasing you because you liked Rina. Oh wow, that's mean. That's mean. Oh gosh.
むしろ私を褒めてほしいくらい。
No, you're good. You're good, Prinzy.
称えてほしいくらい。
Besides, we always have the true best girl. Miss Heed.
竜宮レナは自らの運命と戦った。
I don't know about that, Reina. I don't know if people should be applauding you.
そして打ち勝った。
I don't know why I did it, but I interrupted her. I shouldn't have. But I thought I needed to tell her this, so I did.
でもレナ、どうして俺たちに相談してくれなかったんだよ。
No, duh. because you would have told on her. What?
相談？
That's what I'm saying. What? Reina, why didn't you just tell us you just killed somebody? Like, what's wrong, bro? You don't trust us? No, stupid.
そうだよ。
That doesn't mean anything when you killed somebody.
俺たちは仲間だろ。
Do you know how many cases of there's like a serial murder that killed somebody, and then they told their friends because they felt guilty, and then their friend immediately reported it? No duh, she didn't tell you guys.
仲間ってのは何があっても無条件で味方になってくれる家族同然の存在じゃないのかよ。
Yeah, like, what?
俺たちに相談してくれれば何かの力になれたかもしれない。
Keiichi, what are you talking about? What?
そうすればレナは自分の手を汚さずに済んだかもしれない。
What Reina told us made me sad. I couldn't help myself from saying that to her. Reina told us straight that she did the best she could. She told us that right to our faces. That's the same thing as saying that she didn't need us in order to do the best she could.
ケイちゃん、今はそんなこと言っても。
いや、頼む。言わせてくれ。喜びだって苦しみだって分け合うのが俺は仲間だって思ってる。だからレナが相談してくれたらきっと今よりもより良い未来へたどり着けていたと信じてる。
今よりより良い未来？そんなのないよ。これが最善の未来だよ。
I've seen it with Epitaph.
嘘だな。
I would not argue with her and scream. Oh. Yeah, trust me, she's not gonna be scared for that long. My shout seemed to scare her a little. I knew that Reina didn't believe that this was the best possible future. She just didn't have any other choice. If she'd had other choices, she definitely wouldn't have chosen this one.
だってその証拠にレナはさっきから泣いてるじゃないか。
はあ？誰が？私が？いつ涙を流したの？
I mean, true enough, she does not appear to be crying.
今だよ。ずっと流してるじゃないか。
Oh, well. I guess she has, though.
自分で分かってないのか？
In fact, I didn't see any tears in her eyes or on her face at all. Then you just made that up. But that didn't mean she wasn't crying. Uh-oh, Engi Reina. Reina was crying. She was crying because she was driven into a corner after all the hard work she did to become happy. Her tears looked so sad. Anyone who couldn't see those tears wasn't really thinking about her. That's not crying, that's just being sad. You can be sad without crying, bro.
私は泣かないよ。誰が泣くものか。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's her Joker arc.
私は正しいことをした。最善の選択をした。それでどうして泣かなくちゃならないの？ケイチのバカバカ。何を言ってるか全然わかんないや。
Oh no. Oh no.
それが泣いてるって言ってんだよ。
It's not Scream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Reina stopped laughing all of a sudden, and she spoke with a cold expression on her face.
じゃあいいよ。ケイチ君の言った通りにしたとしてみよう。私がみんなにお父さんとあの女のことを打ち明けた。
Yeah, what would you have done, Keiichi? What could you have possibly done?
さあ、どうしてくれるの？
まずは、
Keiichi, just sit down, man. Just stop talking.
まずは何？
You lost, Keiichi. Reina had never talked to me like this before. It was as if she was mocking my ignorance, and that made me shut my mouth.
ケイチ君は去年を知らないんだよ。
去年？
そう。去年。昭和57年6月。私と同じように人を殺めることでしか抜けられない不幸の迷宮に閉じ込められた人のお話を。
Satoko gasped.
ケイチ君はあまり知らないよね。北条聡君のことは。
I know that he's Satoko's older brother. He's been missing, but people say he transferred. There's a rumor that he killed his aunt for Satoko's sake. Therefore, it's been taboo to talk about Satoshi in my class. Actually, in all of Hinamizawa.
サトシ君もね、私と同じだった。ただ幸せで平穏な日々が欲しかっただけ。 妹と静かに暮らせる生活が欲しかっただけ。圭一くんも去年殺された聡子ちゃんのおばさんがどういう人だったかは噂聞いてるよね。
If what I've heard is true, this is what happened. After Satoko lost her parents, her uncle and aunt got custody of her and her brother, but they were miserable people. Her aunt was especially cruel to Satoko. Satoshi was the kind of guy who wouldn't even hurt a fly. But his aunt was probably the only one whom he didn't have a problem killing. That's how terrible a person she was.
北条家のトラブルはね、ひなみ沢では誰もが知っていたんだよ。おばさんがヒステリックで誰彼関係なく食ってかかることも、サトシ君とサトコちゃんを意味もなくいじめていたことも全部ね。もちろんクラスの誰もが知っていた。御三家の当主跡継ぎであるみーちゃんとリカちゃんだってもちろん知ってたし、サトコちゃんに至っては当事者だもんね。圭一くんの言う仲間たちはひなみ沢の誰よりもよくサトシくんの辛さを分かっていたはずなんだよ。それで結果はどうだった？ 誰かがサトシくんを助けてくれた？
Nope. Nope.
誰も助けなかった。
To be fair, some people did try to like call CPS and stuff. It just didn't go anywhere.
みーちゃんは一番力があるくせに村のしがらみがどうとかよくわからない理由でケムに巻いて、無責任な同情の言葉をかけて傷つけるだけだった。
Okay, let's not villainize Mion, right?
そんなことはないよ。
Oh.
嘘だ。
Uh-oh. Yeah, I figured it was coming eventually.
サトシ君は分かってたよ。みーちゃんが口ぶりだけは同情してるふりをしながらも全然助ける気がないことを分かってた。
Mion's got her own stuff to, like, worry about. You can't just assume that somebody just didn't try because they didn't care.
だからサトシ君はね、途中からみーちゃんのことを嫌うようになったんだよ。普段は仲間だとか友達だとか言っておきながら、結局は北条家をいじめる園崎家の一味でしかなかったってね。
私は別に。
何も救わずに放置した。サトシ君の助けてほしい思いを同情という言葉で拒絶したんだ。それがどれほどサトシ君を傷つけたか分かってる？
Mion tried to find something to say, but failed to do so. Frenzy, that has described this whole scene so far as just oof. Oof. She bit her lip instead.
それはリカちゃんも同じだよね。
Okay, I am sus of Rika though, because she's... I don't know what Rika's doing. She's like an assassin. She's like a surprisingly mature person. I don't know. Now Reina was pointing fingers at Rika-chan. Unlike Mion, Rika-chan looked emotionless and empty, just like Reina did.
リカちゃんは確かにみーちゃんに比べたらその発言力は微々たるものかもしれない。でも神社に出入りしてるお年寄りたちにとても大きな発言力を持っていたはずだよ。
She was also a child, and still is a child.
リカちゃんにもできる努力があったのにしなかった。リカちゃんも結局はみーちゃんと同じ。暴れみの表情を浮かべて小娘を装っただけだった。
No, we're all big girls. JK. Oh, Lord Prinzy.
するのはサトシくんやサトコちゃんを慰めるだけ。その根本原因に対して何の手も差し伸べようとしなかった。そんな無慈悲な哀れみがどれほど残酷だったか想像できる。サトシくんが欲しかったのは救いだった。誰かに助けて欲しかった。自分の力だけではどうしても抜け出せない苦境だったから。首まで沈もうとする沼の中で精一杯手を伸ばして誰かに掴んでもらうことを期待していたんだよ。
I will admit, though, Satoshi's story is a heartbreaking one. Like, my man Satoshi. Dang, man.
そうね。
Rika-chan's voice sounded mature. It was very different from how she usually sounded.
サトシたちを救う方法がわからなかったから慰めることしかしなかった。
Rika's like, yeah, what you gonna do about it?
それにかまけ救う何かを探し続けなかった罪は否定しないわ。わかってるじゃない。
Reina gave her a twisted smile. That ugliness caused me to look away.
そしてサトコちゃん。
Dude, you are not blaming Satoko right now.
あなたに信じられるかわからないけれど、あなたの罪はとても重い。
Satoshi best boy, not in a romantic or just a fact. True, true. I didn't understand why she was blaming Satoko. I tried to take her side, but I gasped in surprise when I looked at her. She looked like she was accepting the sin that Reina had mentioned. Satoko must have wanted to confess her sin before Reina pointed it out to her. And so, Satoko opened her mouth first.
信じてくださるかどうかはわかりませんけど、ちゃんと気づいてますのよ。その罪。そうなんだ。
So, I don't know if they'll talk about it, but what Satoko thinks her sin is relying on her brother because she was also being abused and she had nowhere else to turn to but her big brother. Of course, her big brother was also being abused, so it looked like he was taking on two responsibilities at a time, taking care of Satoko and dealing with his aunt's abuse. But it's like, what did you want her to do? She was like 6 years old and also a child. I don't know how that's her fault. I don't know why we're blaming Satoko of all people. You can't listen, you can't blame a toddler for making bad decisions. She didn't even make a bad, she didn't even do anything wrong. That's the thing, she didn't even do anything wrong. I don't know, man.
ニーニーがいなくなってしまったあの夜に気づきましたのよ。それをどうしてニーニーがいるうちに気づけなかったのか。わかるよ、その気持ち。後悔した時にはもう遅いというのは私も同じだったから。 から私は同じことがもう一度起こったから今度は戦った。
Children in general, the brains aren't fully developed. Yeah, like, you can't. Although they shouldn't be little shitheads. Well, she wasn't. Like, she was literally just hiding behind her brother because she had nowhere else to go. She wasn't, like, being, like, mean or anything. She had no other choice.
さとこちゃんのその罪はきっと将来あがなえるよ。
No, I was talking about someone else that was cringe claiming to be 13. Oh, okay.
その罪に気づけたならきっとね。
それでももうニーニーは帰ってきませんのね。
Satoko looked down sadly. Usually, Satoko would say the opposite. She always said that Satoshi was coming back one day without a doubt. But now, she accepted the fact he would never return. She accepted it easily.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Hey, Golden. As if she knew it already, because he's her brother.
ね。
She asked me all of a sudden.
これが私と同じ苦境にいた昭和57年のみんな。
I was talking to mommy. Okay, damn, Golden. I won't address you anymore this whole stream then. Alright.
サトシ君は自分を助けてくれそうな人たちにはみんなに全てを話したよ。助けてほしいと言ったし、辛いとも言った。打ち明けた、相談した。転校してきたばかりの私にまでね。それはみっともないことじゃない。本当に不幸な人はね、必死なんだよ。サトシ君は自分でも懸命に頑張ってた。それでもどうにもならないからみんなに助けを求めた。ずっと求めてた。でもね、これが圭一君の言う無条件で味方になってくれる仲間たちの体たらくなんだよ。仲間なんて楽しくてどうでもいい時間を一緒に寄り合って過ごすだけのお友達。
Yeah, pretty much.
本当に辛い時に味方になってなんてくれないんだよ。
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far. I know some friends that have helped me out with some tough situations. It's just some situations are next to impossible. You can't blame them
昔
for
から
that.
そうだったよ。引っ越し先でもそうだったからね。だから私、自分がサトシ君と同じ状況になったと知った時、私は仲間に打ち明けるのなんかやめようってね。だってどうせ誰も助けてくれないし助けられないもの。なら同情なんて気がめいるだけなんだよ。せめて学校にいる間くらい楽しく過ごした方が気が紛れていいかもしれないもの。実際みんなと楽しく過ごす学校の時間は楽しかったよ。とっても幸せだった。あの女たちとのトラブルをわずかの時間でも忘れることができて本当に良かった。 くんもそれに気づけていたらよかったね。そうだったなら学校での時間くらいは楽しく過ごせて、あそこまで心を追い詰めずに済んだかもしれない。どうせ自らの手で叔母を殴り殺す以外に解決方法はなかったのだし。
Man.
転校してきたばかりで村のこともほとんど覚えていない私には、サトシ君をどう助けてあげればいいかわからなかった。できるのは話を聞いてあげて、少しでも心を軽くしてあげるだけ。でもそれ以上に助けることができたのかもしれないし、私もその努力を怠っていたかもしれない。それなのに昭和57年の私はサトシ君と仲間のつもりだったんだよね。
Kidnaps all the children in Higurashi to keep them safe. Oh my god. No. No.
What the dog doing?
Oh, this is so sad, but at the same time, it looks like the... Hold on. I'm sorry, I know this is an emotional moment, but I gotta show y'all what this reminds me of. Oh no. I feel like Soldier knows what I'm about to pull up. No, Mochi, I already know. No, I gotta show it. Come on. Oh no. I hate to do this, but I have to. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to serious mode. Sorry. But that is rough, man. Raina's self-derisive laughter changed into grievous sobs. Her tears gradually wore away at our relationship of trust. Nobody will help me. Friends are just people whom you have fun with. You can't trust them. Can we get more tires? What's this? Oh my god, that would have been a good one too. That would have been a good one. Princey. The more Reina cried, the clearer we heard her voice in her heart. Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan looked into the distance with sad expressions on their faces. I was the only one who could say anything back to her now. I had to tell her this. And she knew it too. She just needed to hear it from someone. I braced myself to tell her something that might hurt everybody.
よくわかったぜ、レナ。昭和57年のことはよくわかった。 こいつらが白状だったってことも分かったさ。でもよ、貞子だって言ったろ。こいつらはみんな自分の罪に気がついた。後悔した。だから今度は違うはずだ。今度は仲間の苦しみを真に理解して助けてくれるはずなんだ。
去年いなかった人に言われても信憑性ないね。
True.
ああ、そうだ。俺は去年いなかった。だから残念だぜ。去年の俺がもしここにいたならば。
Oh, shut up, KG. KG's talking like one of those I can save her type folk, dude. You guys know what I'm talking about, the White Knights. I'd treat her good. Shut up, KG.
サトシのために絶対に戦った。
No.
そうだ。
嘘じゃねえ。俺はひなみ沢に来てからどれだけ仲間がかけがえのないものかを知った。だからそんな仲間たちを救うためなら俺はどこまでも戦うぜ。里子やサトシをいじめるおばがそんなにもうぜえやつならサトシになんかもったいねえ。この俺が叩き殺してやった。ものの1500秒でだ。
I don't know if that's the way to solve the situation, KG.
躊躇なんかしねえぞ。速攻だ。学校の倉庫あたりから金属バットの一本もちょろまかして即ぶっ殺してた。
I mean, he's not lying because he did do the same to Satoko's uncle. He's not lying, but at the same time, that's not the solution.
口先だけならどうとでも言えるね。人を殺すのにどれだけの思い切りがいるかも知らないくせに。
知らねえし知る必要もねえな。仲間を救う以上の義務がどこにあるってんだ。
ケイチ君は全然分かってない。人を殺すことがどれだけ汚らわしい行為でどれだけ自らを美化しようとも決して振り払えない汚れであることを分かってない。
そうだな。確かに仲間を救うためでも直ちに人殺しってのは短絡的す
Well,
ぎ
now
る
you're
よ
just
な。
calling her stupid.
レナの言い分に相反するようで悪いけど、悪いことに悪いことで立ち向かうってのは多分うまくいかないようにできていると思うんだ。仲間のためなら人殺しだって厭わないその精神だけは立派だと思う。だけどな、悪いことで得た平穏ってのは絶対に長く続いたりしないんだ。
Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say because last time I said hi to you, Golden, you got upset at me. But thank you for the bits.
それを人は本能的に知ってるから悪いことを嫌うんじゃないかと思うんだ。
Objectively true, Golden. I am not a mother.
何それ。ケイチ君が何を口走ってるのかよくわかんないよ。
She didn't have to tell me that. I was aware I wasn't making any sense. No, excuse me while I go play with dingoes. Alright. But... Gingy, hello! I mean work. Let's give you a shout out, Gingy. Hey, hey! Easy, Gingy. There we go. Guys, if you haven't followed Gingy already, please go ahead and follow him. Very good friend of mine. Always love his high energy. Just a crazy Duncan. Good lad to hang out with. We've had a collab before, and I like hanging out in his streams. Just the energy and just very entertaining, and he's a good friend of mine. Please go follow him. I refuse to follow him. Dragon's brother, right? Are you Dragon's brother? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. How's stream? It's been going good. It's going good. How are you today, Gingy? Everything been going well? A world in which I saved my precious friends by committing an evil act. I am Dragon Defender's brother. Oh, I didn't know that. Going well. Nice, nice. Hopefully, it'll be going even better. And kick back and relax and watch Reina go on a killing spree. She's already got 2 under her belt. The more you know, Mochi, the more you know. Yeah. The peace I seized by doing that evil deed didn't last long. It got worse. It ended in a way as terrible as the sin I committed. This was a memory that... Wait, what? I could easily... Oh yeah, he's remembering... Yeah, he's remembering when he killed Tepe. So I guess in a way, chat, they do keep their memories from alternative timelines. But only very roughly. Like, minuscule. Like, they would see it in a dream, maybe. Like, they don't actually remember, but it's somewhere in their head. Who's chat? You know who chat is, Golden. Dragon said you're one of their favorite siblings the other day. It was sweet. Aw. This was a memory that shouldn't exist. I don't know why, but I know for a fact that it happened. In that world of possibility.
すまん。俺も自分で何を言ってるのか意味がわからなくなった。
Gage, do you ever know what you're talking about? For some weird reason, I couldn't prevent myself from smiling in embarrassment, even in a situation like this.
でも、レナは分かってるはずだ。だから、自らの手を汚すほかなかった運命を、助けて欲しかった俺たちを嘆いてるんじゃないか。レナは殺人者になんかなりたくなかったんだ。これが最善の選択だったなんて絶対嘘なんだ。だからさっきからずっと泣き続けているんじゃないか。
嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ、そんなのは嘘だ。
嘘かどうかはお前が一番知ってるんじゃねえか。
Me and him were very close before we moved out. One of the few siblings I'm the most comfortable with. Nice.
最初から後悔してるんだろ。たとえ誰にも知られることなく死体を隠せたとしたって、一生両手についた血は落とせないんだ。そんな十字架を背負って生きていく苦痛をどうやってごまかす。一つしかない。これしか方法がなかったと思い込むことだけじゃないか。それはつまり仲間に相談する価値がないって思うこと、仲間を一生否定し続けるってことだぞ。レナにとって俺たちはその程度の存在だったのか。
Swear.
違うだろ。本当に助け合える関係なのが仲間だってことを一番最初から信じてたんだろ。
Alright. Keiichi's trying to teach Reina some moral lessons.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey!
What's that one TikTok? Trying to teach the squad some morals and values.
確かに去年の仲間たちはまだ未熟だった。
What are morals? True.
だからサトシを不幸な運命から救えなかった。でも人は成長するんだ。ミスは二度と犯さないし、後悔は二度と繰り返さない。だから信じろ。俺たちは仲間だ。お前の一番の味方なんだ。
つまりそれは私も未熟だったってこと？
そうだ。仲間たちが日々成長していることを信じられなかったレナも未熟だ。だがそれを責める気はないぜ。俺たちだってレナが一人悩むのを今日まで気づけなかった。人は語り合うことでしか胸の内を明かせない。だから今日のこの場までは仕方がなかったことかもしれない。そういう意味では言いたくはないが、今日という日がレナにとって最善の選択の向こうにあったことを認めざるを得ないかもしれない。でも俺たちは今この場になってようやく胸の内を全て語り合った。レナが去年からずっと持っていた不信感も俺たちが持っていた後悔も全部吐き出し合った。だから俺たちは今こそようやく本当の意味での仲間になれたんだよ。
Not sure how that works, Keiichi. Not sure that's how that works.
本当に今更だね。いつも罪は手遅れになってから気づかされる。
そうでもねえさ。例えば俺は仲間であるレナの今回のこの出来事を理解できる。
理解できるって？
人の命を奪うのは許されることじゃないっていう道徳的なことはもちろん理解している。でもそれを理解した上で仲間であるレナがこうするほかなかったことを理解する。だから俺はレナを汚らわしいと思わないし恐ろしいとも思わない。次に同じようなことがあったら今度はこういう結果にならないように悩み合おう。
I like how they're just not going to report her. I mean, they shouldn't, but like, it feels like they're also just turning into like a mini crime syndicate.
だけどすでに起こってしまったこの出来事を俺は理解する。理解ってのはつまり許すということだ。俺はレナのこの行為を否定したりしない。
I said that to everybody this time. I said it to all my friends.
俺はレナのやったこの出来事を受け入れる。これしかどうしようもなくて悩み抜いた上で至った最後の最後の手段だったってことを受け入れる。だから俺はレナに協力しようと思う。
ケイちゃん。
もちろん殺した理由が金目当てだとかそんなくだらねえのだったら警察へ叩き出してやってるぜ。だけどな、レナはそんな気持ちでやったんじゃない。どうしても逃げられなくて悩み抜いた末に至った今日なんだ。
This is kind of wholesome.
レナの罪はそこに至るまでに俺たちに相談しなかったことを。だけどそれを俺は許す。だから今日に至ったその行為も俺は許す。
This is like the one good moment Keiichi's had. Like, he's kind of based during all this.
ケイチ
Uh-oh.
だからみんなもレナも今日に至るまでそれに気づけずレナを一人で悩ませた俺を許してくれ。それが今日を招いた俺の罪だ。
ケイチさん、
このヤバい袋の山を知ったのは俺たちだけだ。俺たち全員が秘密にすればそれでおしまいだ。レナは何も気にすることはない。最初の予定通りにこの袋をどこかに隠しちまおうぜ。そして全員で塩でお清めでもして一丁上がりだ。そしたら俺たちは全ての罪を許し合おう。
This is wholesome, but it's also like, let's become a part of a crime! Let's go!
そして取り戻そうぜ。本当に平穏な日々を。
Also, sorry if I'm quiet, but I'm like, I'm taking in this scene because it's actually really good. Yakuza Juniors.
これだろう。レナが本当に選びたかった未来ってやつはこっちなんだろう。最善の選択肢は。
ケイチ君
I jumped on the hood of the abandoned car Rhino was standing on, and I reached for her hands.
認めろ。こっちが本当にレナが来たかった世界なんだよ。レナが本当に選びたかった選択肢なんだよ。確かにこの選択肢はレナ一人だけじゃ選べない。レナと俺たちが互いに手を差し伸べ合ってしか選べないんだ。つまり俺だけが差し伸べても意味がないんだよ。俺だけじゃない、みんなが差し伸べる。だからレナ、お前も手を伸ばせ。それで互いに手をつかみ合って初めてお前は本当に選びたかった選択肢の向こうの世界に行けるんだよ。
ケイチ君の言葉は本当なら嬉しいよ。でもみんなもそうだとは限らないよ。
A little hand touched mine. Let's go! Murderers together! I love this. Oh, she does not look happy about this. It was Rika-chan.
リカちゃん。レナは決して汚れてなんかいない。
Let's go!
あなたは決して屈しなかった。そしてこんなにも泥だらけになりながら今日という日をつかみ取っている。
I was gonna say something, but I'm afraid Twitch can't take a joke. Prinzy, you're probably right. As much as I hate to say it, you're probably right.
そんなあなたをどうして私は認めずにいられるのか。
Rika-chan's small hand was strong, and she spoke eloquently.
私は逃れられない不幸の迷宮に飲まれ、すべてに失望する堕落の心地よさを知っている。だからこそたった一人で屈することなく戦い続け、 今日を得たあなたのたくましさが理解できる。そんなあなたが身近にいることを誇りに思おう。
Here's the thing. Is she like saying this honestly, or is she like putting on an act? Because she's kind of saying it deadpan, and we really don't even know that much about Rika, to be honest. Like, Rika is still a giant mystery, so I don't know if she's just going along with this to conceal her identity, or if she's actually meaning what she's saying. That's the question.
私も圭一と同じ。
Because I think we already know at this point that Rika knows a lot more than she lets on.
あなたの罪を許す。だからあなたも私の罪を許してほしい。リカちゃん。私は無力な小娘だけれど、きっと戦えた。自分も運命に屈しない。レナのように戦う。だから私をあなたの仲間として許してもらいたい。
Rika-chan usually acts childish, but now she was like a totally different person. She meant every word she was saying. And then, another little hand reached out to ours. Satoko put her hand over mine and Rika-chan's. She didn't say anything, looking down for a while. Rika-chan urged her to speak.
私もリカも両親を失って一人ぼっちですけれど、今日までそれを嘆いたことはありませんでしたよ。皆さんという仲間という家族がいたから。私はこれからも皆さんとレナさんと仲間という名の家族でありたいと思っていますのよ。
Depresso lollies. This scene is like, dang, the little ones are more mature. This scene is like oddly wholesome. Like it's obviously wholesome, but in like such a twisted, dark way. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's like, I really like the direction. Like, it's very unique. You agree? Yeah. I don't know. I've not seen something like this before. Where you can make such a wholesome moment have, like, such a dark undertone at the same time, given the context.
家族同士だからこそ、時には全てを打ち明け合うのは当然ですわ。だから今日はいいきっかけになったと思ってますの。互いの罪を許し合う機会が恵まれたことに感謝いたしましたよ。
There's a memory in the back of my mind, but it's not supposed to exist. I tried to save one of my friends in that world. In order to do that, I rejected all my other friends. I acted recklessly alone, and I brought about the end of the world. Alright, so he's remembering Chapter 3. The situation we had here is the same as the incident in that faraway world, in the sense that people have been deprived of their lives in order to save one friend of mine. But other than that, it was different. We have Reina, Mion, Satoko, Rika-chan, and myself. Nobody was missing. We were going to regain them. We were going to regain those happy, peaceful days. The road there might be a little rough, but we'll walk it together. We all will. What the hell? This is so wholesome. We went to the place in the mountains of Higurashi that Reina had picked for burying the bags. Carrying corpses is a scary thing to do, but it made us united more strongly because of that. Since each part of the corpses is in a separate plastic trash bag, we can tell what's inside each bag by touching it. First, we forced ourselves to laugh whenever we had to touch the bodies because we were scared. But after a while, we got used to it, to the point where we could make jokes about it. Of course, all of that was probably a bluff. But we all tried our best. Mion somehow had detailed knowledge of how to hide corpses. Somehow. And she told me to dig the hole deeper. Rika-chan helped to carry the bags. Satoko used her talent of setting traps to perfectly camouflage the place where we buried the bags. Me? I was in charge of digging the hole. Reina dug it earlier, but I made it a little deeper. After we finished all that, we walked back to the place where we parked our bicycles, and we looked back at the place where we buried the bags. It was completely unnoticeable. We'd never be able to find the place again once we left for home. That's how perfect it looked.
よっしゃみんなお疲れさんこれでおしまいだね帰ろ帰ろ
Mion said it cheerfully, as if we just finished club activities or something. We had no more bags to carry, and we no longer had any burden to carry either. We got on our bicycles, but Reina was still standing there, looking into the distance.
Oi, Rena.
Did we game end someone like it's Elden Ring yet? Well, we did kill 2 people, and we buried them, so I guess you could say like that.
ちょっと熱が出ちゃったみたいで、なんかぼーっとする。
After we became a little... Oh, no, not after we became the group. They was just burying the old bodies. Reina's face looked slightly red. Mion touched Reina's forehead. It was actually a little warm. She had a tough day today. She had to go through so many things. She had to find a place to hide the corpses. She had to dig a hole. We caught her with the bags. We talked about our feelings. And we forgave each other. She must be exhausted after a day like that.
レナ、今日は帰ったらゆっくり休め。
ありがとう。そうするね。
レナ 私たちはもう全部許し合ったんだよ。だから自分を責めちゃダメだからね。
Let's go.
やっぱりみんなの言う通りだったよ。
何がだ？
やっぱり私、自分を騙せてなんかなかった。どう自分の行為を美化したって、私は心の中で恐ろしいことをしたと怯えていた。みんなに助けてもらって、ここまで来てこんななんだもん。もしみんなと会わずに、一人で全てを片付けていたら、私は耐えきれず、潰されてしまったかもしれない。
She said all this with a bitter smile. It might take her a long time to heal from the pain, but it must be 100 times shorter than the time it would have taken if she did this all alone. Raina's home was the closest from here. Raina went her way and the four of us were left behind. Mion made a suggestion.
明日からなんだけどさ、みんな揃って今日のことを忘れるのがいいと思うんだけど、どう思う？
そうですわね。それが一番レナさんにとって優しいことになると思いますわ。レナは強い人です。僕たちがそう振る舞えば、レナもそう振る舞ってくれますですよ。
振る舞いもずっと続けてれば本当になるって言うもんな。
語らないことで、そのうち私たちは忘れていくよ。そして完全に忘れきった時が私たちのゴールだね。
おそらくその日は一生かけて来るか来ないかを探ることになると思いますです。
Still, they did say in a tip earlier that Rika had noted that her death date was already decided, and even the choice of how she was being murdered. So this definitely isn't anywhere near the end.
そうかもしれませんわね。簡単に忘れられることではありませんでしたよ。
仮に生涯忘れられなくてもいい。大切なのは最後まで全員の胸にしまって秘めておくことなんじゃないかと思う。
思い出させない方が大事だからね。
We nodded in agreement just as my house came into view.
じゃあな、みんな。明日また学校でいつもの通りに。
いつもの通りに。いつも通りにトラップに引っかかり遊ばせですわね。
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。
After I parted with them, I still felt hot and dizzy. It felt really weird. I was even staggering to the front door. I felt as if I was floating in the air, like I just took some very strong cold medicine. Today, something very shocking, something that made me super happy, and something very embarrassing happened to me. I felt as if my heart and mind were about to explode because they were filled to the brim with both happiness and sadness. I don't know whether I made a crucial mistake today or if I had the happiest day of my life. I don't know which it is, and all I could do was to stare blankly into space. I felt frustrated, too. Even though they were my friends, I was caught in the act of abandoning the corpses. But at the same time, I felt relieved that my reliable friends accepted what I did. Those emotions were all mixed up in my heart, and they were equally strong, making it difficult for me to decide what I was feeling. I was losing my sense of balance. It was like the world was warping around me. I heard sounds as if I was in a shower. Everything left me with the feeling of unreality. When those emotions were about to make me lose control, I felt a heat on my wrist. The part where Keiichi-kun grabbed me earlier started throbbing. My feelings weren't cooperating with me, but the heat on my wrist calmed them down for me. I don't know how to express what I felt when my friends and I held shoulders together in the circle earlier. Does she love Keiichi? Probably. I would not be surprised. But the feeling was the only thing I knew to be real.
ただいま。あれ？
Uh-oh. As soon as I opened the front door, I smelled it. Oh, okay, good. Dinner. It smelled really good. My father isn't good at cooking, but he likes trying to cook creative dishes. I remember he used to cook something very challenging whenever he was in a good mood. So, this smell was a sign that he felt that way. They seem really close, yeah. That's why I always like this smell. The reason he's in a good mood is because he found a job. And not just any job. He found a job with a company created by friends from his old workplace. They remembered my father and promised to hire him. He told me that some of his other colleagues from the old company are also working there. It must be very encouraging for him to work with people he knows, because he hasn't worked for a long time. The dinner looked great in contrast to how it tasted. Oh no. It was a dinner to celebrate his new life, to show his determination, to regain his bond with his daughter, and to make a clean start. I'm scared he's gonna be flirting with another woman. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna be flirting with Mion. I talked about a lot of things with my father that night. It had been a long time since the last time I talked with him like this. I don't remember when it was, but it reminded me of the days I was still happy. Which meant that I'd finally returned to that time. My father still believes that Teppei is coming back one day, so he's still very cautious about locking the doors and windows, and he gets scared every time someone rings the doorbell. I told him so many times that they'd never come back, but I couldn't convince him, because I couldn't tell him the reason they wouldn't. He'll eventually realize that he's free. I'm sure it won't take too long. My heart was full of many, many emotions that day. If emotion could actually burst a heart open, it might happen to me. My brain must have been overworked because so many things happened at once. My head was still fuzzy, but I managed to crawl into bed. I felt like the ground was moving. I totally lost my sense of reality. I remember that I once felt like this when I got the flu. I might get a high fever tomorrow. But I don't care. I don't care if I get sick tomorrow. I just wanted to enjoy the fact that I took a step towards the future of my decision. Keiichi-kun told me something like that today. The high fever and the dizziness made me feel frustrated for some reason. But whenever I felt frustrated, I felt the heat on my wrist too. I grabbed my wrist with my left hand tightly. It made the frustration go away, and it brought me relief. Even the dizziness I didn't like just before made me feel like I was in a down-filled futon. I was falling asleep in that down-filled futon on my first night in a new world. This dizziness didn't go away for a few days, but I gradually got used to it. This new world looked like the world I used to live in before. But the sunshine was a little bit brighter, and Keiichi-kun's smile looked a little bit more gentle than before. We made more noise than we used to. We spent every day slowly, but in high spirits. Oh, what an idiot I am. I underestimated that dizziness, and I caught a summer cold in June. I wanted to get better as soon as possible. I should have taken a day off from club activities, but I forced myself to play with them every day, and that made it hard for me to get better. I finally learned my lesson recently. I don't need to feel frustrated. There's no limit to happiness in this world. As long as we keep wishing for it, it'll continue forever. I don't need to feel frustrated anymore, because tomorrow I will have the happiness I have today. We'll have the Higurashi festival next Sunday. Mii-chan tells us that we'll have a lot of fun and that we'll go extra crazy. I really can't wait. Sheesh. We murked people and life goes on. Uh-oh. Letter from the forestry office. What does the forestry office have to say to us? It's still June, yet the air is filled with the cries of cicadas. How is everyone in Hinamizawa doing? The Watanagashi festival is coming just around the corner. We staff members from the forestry service are going to perform a wood sculpting demonstration at the festival. We'll be happy to lend out our tools and teach you kids how to sculpt wood themselves. It'll be an excellent memorial gift. Also, we would like to inform everyone that we're going to cut down trees in the local hills this summer as part of the Number XX 4th Forest Landscape Management Project. This project involves preserving the beauty of the forest by cutting down old trees and planting new ones. The Forestry Service needs volunteers who are interested in helping us cut down the old trees. You can enjoy the beauty of nature under the blue sky while helping out with this preservation activity. Makes sense.
No! Ah!
Not right, huh? The project will begin during summer break, so you can bring your kids too. This will be a good opportunity for your kids to learn about nature and have a valuable experience. The locations of the project are the forest in the Takatsuno and Yaguchi areas. Oof. Right where the bodies are. Yeah, I figured that's where that was going. Well, that is that, ladies and gentlemen. But tomorrow, we will be going on to chapter what? Chapter 7 of this chapter. Not of Higurashi, just chapter 7 of this chapter. Around the same time, right? Yeah. I usually try to stream about 6 to 7. I'm not good with schedules. Here is the raid message. Let's see who we can raid. That's the question tonight on Mori. We can write arc. Okay, put that in there. And then I got to type in the raid command. Raid Arcanum VT. There we go. Oh, my back. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope y'all had a good time. I know I had a... Thanks for the stream, Mochi. We'll try to be here tomorrow. No problem. And thank you so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thanks for just chatting and lurking and anything in between. And, yeah, this chapter looks interesting, and we'll definitely see what it has in store next time. But I can already tell, since it's Higurashi, it won't have a good ending. Anyways, I'll see you later. Hope y'all have a good one, and bye-bye!
Hermes has to offer, but can't hurt. Oh.